friend and I were illegally kept at a special detention center for illegal immigrants for 3 months. During this period, the beatings and the torture was constant. Only 3 months later, my friend was released and taken to the Ukrainian border, while I was suddenly charged with the crime of possessing explosives. Despite the absurdity of these accusations and the absence of any evidence, the court found me guilty. At first, I was sentenced to 2 years of imprisonment, but shortly afterwards, an appeal court reduced the sentence to 9 months. Since by that time, I had already spent a year in detention. I was released. Through this year, in addition to all other abuse I've mentioned, I had been regularly placed into the punishment cells and solitary confinement. I was told I had AIDS to scare me. I spent 3 months with mentally ill person in one cell. The fact that I am free now is a testament to efforts of the publicity campaigns, international pressure, and coordinated work of human rights advocates and lawyers. When I was in detention, I was visited by the guards from time to time, informing me that another article about me appeared in the press, or that another press conference dedicated to my case was held. They seemed to be alarmed by that, and kept saying that this should be stopped, that everything should be done quietly. That is why all public events in support of prisoners are extremely important, because they give a clear signal to the repressive regime that it is being watched closely and that none of these prisoners are forgotten. The criminal cases against them are fabricated. Most of the prisoners have been brutally tortured. Some of them have been deprived for over a year of their right to meet with an attorney or Ukrainian counsel. These are people of various ages, professional backgrounds, and political views, but they share one thing. Their lives have become an instrument of the Russian state-sponsored propaganda that has created the image of Ukraine as a mortal enemy of Russia. The Kremlin officials constantly look for the means and the reasons to justify their hybrid war against Ukraine. That is why innocent Ukrainian citizens are proclaimed to be terrorists, spies, and fascists. It's a miracle that I managed to escape imprisonment and can tell you my story personally. I prayed for this all the time in prison. I know the hell people are in, and I strongly believe that your role in their rescue is crucial. Thank you.